Hello everyone, welcome back to the second class of Organic Chemistry Aspire. Now if you remember in the previous class I had given you a homework. This is the question that I gave you in the homework, yes? So let's read the question and then we'll solve it one by one. Now I'm using a different interface over here. This is Vedantu's whiteboard. I'm using this because I need to see what I have written, to see the options on the next page because the questions are really long. Okay, so this might look a little different from the earlier classes, but please bear with me if it looks different. Cool. So let's read this question now. A tertiary alcohol H upon acid catalyzed dehydration gives a product I. ठीक है, शुरुआत की अपन ने किसी tertiary alcohol से and acid catalyzed dehydration gives I. So elimination हुआ होगा, yes? That's what dehydration essentially is in most of the cases. After that double bond, I ozonalized it, okay, and got compound J and K. J upon reaction with KOH gives benzyl alcohol. This is a very typical reaction. किसी को याद आ रहा तो बताओ, okay? If you can remember it, tell me. It's a very typical reaction, है ना? And a compound L where K on reaction with KOH gives only M. ठीक है, सो J ने KOH के साथ रिएक्ट करके बेंजाइल अल्कोहल एंड समथिंग दिया एंड K ऑन रिएक्शन विद KOH व्हिच इज अ बेस गिव्स ओनली M. ओके, और M क्या है? ये है. If you remember the previous class, I have told you that whenever you have an alpha beta unsaturated ketone, it always points to the presence of an aldol reaction, isn't it? है ना, aldol reaction हुआ होगा. अब aldol हुआ है तो क्या करेंगे अपन यहाँ पे दोस्तों? ठीक है, इसके पिछला स्टेप बनाने की कोशिश करते हैं. ओके, लेट्स ट्राई टू मेक द स्टेप दैट वुड हैव हैपेंड ओवर हियर बिफोर दिस वन. ठीक है, सो क्या हुआ होगा यहाँ पे? दिस इज योर, ठीक है, ऐसे है और इधर आ गया ये. देयर वुड हैव बीन एन OH ओवर हियर बिफोर द एलिमिनेशन हैड हैपेंड. देयर वुड हैव बीन एन OH ओवर हियर. ठीक है, अब यहाँ पे ये डबल बॉन्ड O एंड देयर इज अ PH. ठीक है, आई एम नॉट ड्रॉइंग दिस H बिकॉज इट्स अ बॉन्ड लाइन फॉर्मूला. ओके, सो आई एम नॉट ड्रॉइंग दैट H. सो दिस इज द प्रीवियस स्टेप फॉर दिस पर्टिकुलर केस इन द aldol condensation. नाउ ओवर हियर व्हाट डू आई हैव टू डू? लेट्स टेक अ ब्लैक पेन. अपने को बस ये बॉन्ड तोड़ना है यहाँ पे. यस, दैट्स द बॉन्ड दैट आई हैव टू ब्रेक. सो वो बॉन्ड ब्रेक करके एसेंशियली अपने पास क्या बनेगा वो बनाते हैं. ठीक है, सो वी विल हैव दिस गाय. यहां पे एक PH लगा है. दिस OH इज एसेंशियली माई डबल बॉन्ड O. दिस इज द लेफ्ट साइड. राइट साइड वाला भी इफ यू नोटिस केयरफुली इट्स एग्जैक्टली द सेम, isn't it? You broke this bond. ये bond not anymore. Okay, so this plus this, these two things are the same structure, isn't it? So this structure is structure K. Yes, ये जो structure है this is structure K. Very simple. So K तो मिल गया अपने को. Okay, awesome. Alright, now J upon reaction with KOH gives benzyl alcohol and a compound L. People, doesn't that remind you of Cannizzaro reaction? Cannizzaro reaction में whenever I take benzaldehyde, if I do the Cannizzaro reaction, it gives me a benzyl alcohol and it also gives me benzoic acid, है ना, याद है? So मेरे को ये पढ़ के वही रिएक्शन दिमाग में आ रहा है. बट जस्ट टू क्लियर आवर मिसकंसेप्शंस और जस्ट टू confirm ourselves because this is a JEE advanced question. ठीक है, एडवांस में आ चुका है. So K मैं कैसे लिख सकता हूँ? I can write it as PHCO CH3. This is what I can write K as, isn't it? अब K देखते हैं नेक्स्ट पेज पे कि ऑप्शंस में क्या दिया है. ओके, सो दिस इज द ऑप्शन दैट टेल्स अस अबाउट द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ K. लेट मी टेक अ रेड पेन. सो स्ट्रक्चर्स ऑफ कंपाउंड J, K and L respectively are. Let's find out K. PHCH2 नहीं, CH2, PHCO CH3. Yes, so only one option, this option has the correct structure for K. ठीक है, तो ये तो पहले ही सही हो गया. 3 मार्क्स तो मिल गए भैया. Yes, now from here itself you can confirm your suspicions of the Cannizzaro reaction because look at this. J is your benzaldehyde. Yes, J forms benzyl alcohol and it also forms this benzoic acid का benzoate ion essentially. Yes, PHCOO negative, K positive. Yes, so वापस पिछले पेज पे जाता हूँ मैं and because I wanted to keep these, that's why I'm using the Vedantu's interface. ठीक है, तो ये K हो गया. What is J? J is essentially your बेंजाल्डिहाइड, ठीक है. दिस व्हेन ट्रीटेड विद बेस विल गिव यू अ कैनिजारो रिएक्शन इन विच दिस विल गेट कन्वर्टेड इनटू एन अल्कोहल एंड एन एसिड. या एसेंशियली होता क्या है, यहां से क्या होता है याद है? डू यू रिमेंबर व्हाट हैपेंस फ्रॉम दिस केस? कैनिजारो रिएक्शन में बेस के केस में क्या होता है, यहां से कुछ निकलेगा, इट विल अटैक इटसेल्फ वंस अगेन, सो ऑन एंड सो फोर्थ. सो एक बार कैनिजारो याद कर लो, ठीक है. डू रिवाइज कैनिजारो रिएक्शन आफ्टर द क्लास. इट्स एन इंपॉर्टेंट रिएक्शन. सो एल्डोल एंड कैनिजारो गो हैंड इन हैंड. ओके, कैनिजारो हैपेंस व्हेनेवर एल्डोल कांट हैपन. कूल. सो J मिल गया, K मिल गया. L is also given in the question itself. Yes, L was basically equal to your benzoate ion. ये था, it was associated with potassium. अच्छा चलो ये मिल गया. Now what do I have to do? Ozonolysis of I leads to compounds J and K. Okay, so J को मैं एक और तरीके से लिख सकता हूं. I can write it as this. Okay, this is J and this is K. K लिख देता हूं यहां पे मैं. Let's write it over here like this. PH double bond O single bond CH3. Yeah. So ketone aldehyde. Now this is coming after the ozonolysis of a specific compound. Ozonolysis में क्या होता है? The double bond breaks apart and then two double bond O's get created. Just look at this. These two would have been synthesized from, let me take a black pen. These two would have been synthesized from an alkene which looks like this. क्या करो, इसको उल्टा करके इस पे चिपका दो. Okay, इसको उल्टा करो, इस पे चिपका दो. Forget about the double bond O. So ये ऐसे रहेगा. Yeah, your oxygens are gone away now. एक साइड पे बनाया यहाँ पे PH. Okay, and over here you get PH and CH3. ठीक है कि नहीं? Cool. PH double bond PH CH3. So that structure is I. इसके I से, I के ozonolysis से ये बना. So let's see the next page. I किस में पूछा है? The structure of the compound I is, okay, double bond के एक side पे PH CH3, on one side only PH. I can see that this is the correct option. Yes, I'm sure you have this with you because I gave this question to you as a homework in the previous class. Now I have to find out H. A tertiary alcohol H upon dehydration gives I. So there was an alcohol जहां से elimination हुआ and because of that elimination I formed that. It is a tertiary alcohol. So people just notice alcohol कैसा दिखेगा. Okay, tertiary alcohol. So this double bond, okay, the alcohol would have been possible over here, or the alcohol would have been possible over here. Since it's a tertiary alcohol, the alcohol should be made over here, isn't it? यहाँ बनाना चाहिए alcohol अपने को. Yes. So let's make that alcohol and you'll understand quickly what's going on. So pH, ये there's a pH, there's a CH3 and यहाँ पे there would have been an OH. चमका ना? When I eliminate this OH away, that is what you will form, isn't it? ठीक है. So this is my H. H कुछ ऐसा दिखता है. All right. Now you are being asked that what can I form my H out of? What reaction can give me my H? तो H को structure से ध्यान से एक बार ही देखो. What does that look like? दिख गया स्ट्रक्चर कैसा है? So PH CH3, फिर एक कार्बन है जिसमें बहुत कुछ है, PH and CH3 on that carbon. अच्छा जी, तो यहां देखते हैं. Compound H is formed by the reaction of. So essentially हो क्या रहा है? I have to form that compound H by the reaction of a carbonyl compound and a Grignard reagent. Yes, Grignard बोलते हैं लोग उसको, but that guy's pronunciation is Grignard. So we have to combine a carbonyl compound with a Grignard reagent in order to form that. तो चलो करते हैं इसको ऐसे. Yeah, यहाँ पे डबल बॉन्ड O बनेगा और कुछ तो अटैक किया है इस पे. Okay, so in order to do that, let me just erase a few of these things. Just let me erase, okay? This takes time to erase in this particular whiteboard. बड़ा ही औखा काम है ਇਹਦਾ। तो अब क्या करेंगे दोस्तों, कैसे बनेगा ये? कैन आई मेक इट आउट ऑफ दिस? जस्ट लुक एट इट, ओके। PH CH3 MgBr, okay, this added to PH and double bond O, ठीक है। so we need this ketone and we need PH CH2 MgBr। देखते हैं आगे मिलेगा कि नहीं। PH CH2 MgBr and the ketone, हाँ जी मिल गया। Okay, there would have been different ways of forming that compound via Grignard reagent. You could attack it, उसको कीटोन को बना के you could have attacked different types of Grignard reagents, but given these options, this is what suits us the most. ठीक है, so I'm sure you would have solved this question yourself as well because I gave it to you as a homework, and yeah, answers are D, A and B. Cool, बढ़िया, अच्छा क्वेश्चन था ये। So that was the homework. Now I'll move on to the next reaction sequence. This is very interesting once again. ये देखो, two aliphatic aldehydes P and Q react in the presence of K2CO3 to give compound R, which upon treatment with HCN provides compound S. Okay. On acidification and heating, this S gives the product shown below. Okay. तो कुछ कुछ तो हुआ. Now people, once again, such kind of a reaction procedure where we have to backtrack the reaction, it's called retrosynthesis. Why is retrosynthesis so important? Well, because JEE Advanced में there's a high probability of questions coming from a retrosynthetic standpoint. Why is that so? Well, that is because let's say you have to synthesize a huge medicine, ठीक है? So let's say you have to synthesize a steroid. It's a huge molecule with lots of chains in it. You have to synthesize the entire molecule from scratch. उसमें 4-5 benzene rings are combined together with a 5-membered carbon ring and lots of substituents. You have to synthesize that entire thing from scratch. So you have to go one step backward, okay, in order to reach something that you can start off with in the laboratory. So retrosynthesis is practical. Laboratory में retrosynthetic process is what scientists always do. So the people who are setting your question papers are very well acquainted with retrosynthetic mindset. So they want to check that. वो देखना चाहते हैं तुम्हारा रेट्रोसिंथेटिक माइंडसेट है कि नहीं, सो दैट यू कैन गेट इनटू दैट देयर ओन इंस्टीट्यूट. सो अब चलिए आ क्या रहा है, दैट दिस पर्टिकुलर कंपाउंड, इफ यू नोटिस केयरफुली, दिस इज एन एस्टर. रिमेंबर एस्टरिफिकेशन रिएक्शन क्या किया था? यू टुक एन एसिड एंड एन अल्कोहल एंड यू पुट इट इन अ माइल्ड, क्या कहते हैं, कैटालिटिक कंडीशंस, स्लाइट एसिडिटी और स्लाइट बेसिसिटी, एंड यू गिव इट अ लिटिल हीट. दिख रहा है ना? So let's just try to open this ester up and let's then try to backtrack this reaction. Okay, so इस ester को मैं खोलता हूं, कैसा दिखेगा खोलने के बाद? Let's just see. Okay, ये OH बन जाएगा, yes, and then this thing will become OH and double bond O like this. ये रहा OH and these two CH3s are over here. So this is what will get formed. Now what is being said is that aldehydes react in the presence of ketone to give compound R, which upon treatment with HCN gives compound S, which on acidification and heating gives the product shown below. Okay. HCN, acidification, heating. People, do you remember HCN में? Okay, when I see HCN, what comes to my mind is the reaction of CN negative with a carbonyl compound. Okay, whenever I see HCN, this is the first thing that comes to my mind. Okay, ये carbonyl होगा and CN negative था कुछ ऐसा, and this goes and attacks over here. This is what comes to my mind when I see HCN. Okay, and do you remember that when you have something C triple bond N, if I put it in a little acidic condition and heat it, it will hydrolyze. Hydrolysis के बाद, do you remember what happens? Do you remember that an acid gets formed? ये याद आया है ना? So मेरे को दिमाग में what I am thinking of right now is that this acid group could have come from that CN. Let's try to make that. उस एसिड ग्रुप की जगह लेट मी रिप्लेस दैट विद CN. ओके, सो दिस इज व्हाट इट विल लुक लाइक, C triple bond N and there's an OH like this. Can you see? If I hydrolyze this, I can get this, and if I keep this species prolonged in that same acidic atmosphere with heating, it'll quickly esterify. Yes, so upon treatment with HCN gives S, so this compound should be S, right? इस S को हाइड्रोलाइज किया तो ये बना, and if you keep it in that atmosphere yet again it esterifies. Okay, now you must be wondering, sir, but how did you see this? It is difficult, it comes with practice. That's the point of cracking JEE Advanced Organic. It's from a lot of practice. ठीक है, this should have struck you as an ester. This coming from an HCN should have struck you that there would be some hydrolysis of C triple bond N. That should have struck you कि ये OH के साथ लगा है. It should have come from an aldehyde. Yes, कैसे आएगा ये बनाते हैं. Okay, the species that would have been formed before this guy, let's try to make that. ऐसा कुछ दिखेगा, ये OH, ठीक है, ऐसा कर दिया, and यहाँ double bond O. Can you imagine now? CN negative, HCN में से निकला CN negative, and if that CN negative attacks over here, the oxygen will get the lone pair, and hence OH will get formed. चमका ना? Yes, CN negatives attack. Look at this. ये वाला केस देखो. CN negative acts as a nucleophile. CN negative तो न्यूक्लियोफाइल है, ये डेल्टा पॉजिटिव कार्बन है, इस पे जाकर टिक गया वो, and the oxygen will pull this double bond towards itself and will capture hydrogen. So यहाँ से वो बन जाएगा after the attack of HCN. So this compound is R. People JEE Advanced loves aldol condensation. Doesn't this look like an aldol product? दिख रहा है ना ये aldol product? Because if I eliminate it, I will get an alpha beta unsaturated ketone. ठीक है, so our life is even more simple over here, isn't it? इसका बना दो, just break this off and make whatever starting point you have. So what's going on? Two aliphatic aldehydes P and Q react in presence of K2CO3 to give the compound R. K2CO3 is essentially just a catalytic environment. Yes, your aldol condensation can happen by both acidic and basic medium. I have told you in the previous class of Aspire what those two differences, what those reactions are different in. Okay, your base catalyzed aldol goes from the enolate ion, your acid catalyzed aldol goes from the enol form. Okay, so पिछला क्लास एक बार ध्यान से देखना. So यहाँ पे K2CO3 डाल दिया. Yes, K2CO3 ने दे दिया एनवायरमेंट अपने को, aldol हो जाएगा. Now, which bond will break? I'll have to break this bond. Yes, ये वाला bond टूट जाएगा जो बीच में है. If I break that bond, I will get my two species, isn't it? मिलेगा कि नहीं? Wait, I am breaking the wrong bond over here. Let me erase it. गलत bond तोड़ दिया भैया हमने. एक सेकेंड ना. ये लो. हाँ जी. तो कौन सा bond टूटेगा? Essentially, one carbon would have come and attacked the double bond O, है ना? Attack ऐसी किसी जगह पे हुआ होगा, and wherever that attack had happened, OH would have been created over there. So I have to break this bond. दिख रहा है? I have to break that particular bond. Okay, so what do I get after breaking that bond? I will get this double bond O. इस OH का double bond O बच जाएगा, C double bond O, and ऊपर से क्या बचेगा? This guy. Yes, अटैक यहां से हुआ होगा. Can you imagine now? Let's take a black pen. If this attacks over here from the enol form, that is what gets formed. Okay, so you have this ketone over here and you have this ketone over here. This is what? Formaldehyde. Yes. So that is S. R क्या था? ये रहा R. Okay, and these are P and Q. Okay, so let's see the options now. P and Q are P एंड Q क्या है? एक तो फॉर्मेल्डिहाइड है, तो ये दोनों में से कोई होगा, एंड या दिस वन, दिस इज द आंसर. ओके, देख लो एक बार, यहां पे बनाया अपन ने. वी हैव मेड इट आवरसेल्व्स, बट एनीवे, या डबल बॉन्ड ऑन कार्बन, कार्बन अटैच्ड विद कार्बन विच हैज 2 कार्बन्स. डबल बॉन्ड विद कार्बन, कार्बन अटैच्ड विद कार्बन दैट हैज 2 कार्बन्स. ठीक है, एंड फॉर्मेल्डिहाइड. सो दिस इज P एंड Q. फिर देखते हैं कि what is structure number R. See this विचित्र सा structure. This is my R. Let's try to find it out. यहाँ पे होगा ये. What is R? देखो कौन सा वाला है? That one, right? Structure A. Yep, structure A. That's correct. That's the structure R. And structure S. कौन सा वाला था भाई इसमें से? With a CN. Let's see. Yeah, well, this is S. You can find it over there as well. So CnOH, I think this one it is. Yeah. Cool. Now let's go on to the next question. Yet again a retrosynthesis, and this also is a passage of like 3 more questions. Let's just read it. This is a very beautiful question, okay? A carbonyl compound P which gives positive iodoform test. याद है iodoform test? Let's just first see what is iodoform test. याद है iodoform test? Let's just first see what is iodoform test. ठीक है, so iodoform test क्या है? Essentially when you have a methyl ketone, okay, यहाँ पे CH3 है. Yes, I'll write CH3 just for the sake of for being explicit. Okay. Now what you do is you have to give iodoform test. Essentially you react it with a halogen. ठीक है, you react it with a halogen. Halogen से react करवा के क्या होता है? That essentially it first forms this C and I gets formed. Okay, H and carbon has 1 bond with iodine now. ठीक है जी, चमका क्या होता है? Essentially क्या होता है कि you form the, इसको मैं इरेज करता हूं एक सेकेंड. Essentially what happens is you get the enolate ion. Okay, essentially what happens in this reaction is you first get your enolate ion and this attacks the I2. Okay, so यहां पे क्या होगा? Okay, यहाँ पे what happens is this I is bonded with I, so I negative goes away in the solvent, this I is captured by this C negative. Okay, so एक iodine capture हुआ, then this guy can form its enolate again and give you another iodine. Enolate again gives you another iodine. Okay, eventually what happens is this ends up forming ऐसा कुछ बन जाता है, and ultimately people, you know what you get? You get this kind of a species. This is your iodoform. ठीक है, so iodoform reaction is given by methyl ketones. Please revise this reaction if you have forgotten it. Okay, class के बाद जाके Wikipedia पे just write iodoform reaction, you will see this. Okay, now the characteristic of this is it has a distinct smell, it has a yellow color. So whenever you put iodine with a methyl ketone, gives you yellow color, hence it tells you the presence of a methyl ketone. ठीक है, मिथाइल कीटोन मिल जाएगा. सो कंपाउंड P इज अ मिथाइल कीटोन. इतना चमक गया. ठीक है, नाउ इट अंडरगोज रिएक्शन विद MEmgBr फॉलोड बाय डिहाइड्रेशन टू गिव एन ओलेफिन Q. ठीक है, सो अपन ने कोई तो कीटोन लिया है. It reacts with your Grignard reagent, so ketone of course reacts with Grignard reagent and alcohol बनेगा. Now that alcohol undergoes dehydration to give an olefin. Of course olefin is an alkene. Yes, so after the dehydration to form the alkene from the alcohol, ozonolysis, so you break that apart into two double bond O's and that leads to a dicarbonyl compound R, of course, and then it goes intermolecular aldol yet again. Aldol पता नहीं, too many times in JEE Advanced aldol has come, so please become an expert at that reaction. Okay, to give predominantly S. अच्छा जी, चलो जी देखते हैं क्या भाई साहब ये हो रहा है यहाँ पे, ठीक है. सो आई हैव kept this reaction over here as well. So this is the options for, these are the options for the structure of P. Okay, P के structure के ये options हैं. Okay, this is the reaction sequence. These are the options that are given for structure P. So now let us see which are the methyl ketones over here. This guy is a methyl ketone and this guy is a methyl ketone. These are not methyl ketones. Ethyl ketone will not give iodoform. ये तो कुछ और ही है, ठीक है. सो दीज टू कैन इजीली गिव मी माई iodoform टेस्ट. Okay, now people, the fun thing over here is that unless, okay, if you keep on doing and unless you reach the structure S, which is the last structure, okay, you won't be able to verify for sure which ketone you have to start with. Okay, you won't be able to verify for sure which ketone you have to start with. So यहाँ से देखते हैं, ठीक है. So let us keep some room for error. Let's start with A. ठीक है जी. Let us start with this particular structure. We can change it later if we want to. So A से start करते हैं. And first reaction that we have to do is with Grignard reagent. Then dehydration. Okay. So Grignard reagent के बाद क्या होगा? Let's just make the entire reaction sequence. Okay. ये पकड़ा ऐसे ऐसे ऐसे, double bond O and CH3. There's a double bond over here, and you add CH3 MgBr. Yes. So essentially you are just taking a methyl group. Yes, something like a methyl carbon ion, and it will attack over here. It will not give you 1,4 addition. It just gives you 1,2 addition. Yes, remember Grignard 1,2 addition ही देता है. तो इसके बाद क्या बनेगा अपने को? We will form an alcohol. Let's try to make that. ये बना OH. Yes, this methyl group I've drawn like that. Cool. Now what we are doing is we are trying to dehydrate it. So क्या होगा? This lone pair will capture a proton from the acidic conditions. Okay, OH2 positive, and this entire thing will leave away. Formation of a carbocation. So let's form the carbocation. It's a very beautiful carbocation in fact. बना के देखते हैं. So carbocation जो है वो बहुत प्यारा सा बनेगा यहाँ पे, ऐसा benzene ring. Okay, then you have this type of a carbocation. There will be a positive charge over here, और ये you have a positive charge over here. Now people, you have to notice one thing. Generally what you will do is you will eliminate, but positive charge is something that requires a negative charge, isn't it? So remember, benzene ring can be used for electrophilic aromatic substitution. याद है ना, benzene ring can be used for electrophilic aromatic substitution. So if you have a negative center very close to the positive center, it's bound to attack it, isn't it? Now you must be wondering, sir, but I would have simply done an elimination. How would I know that I don't have to do an elimination? Look at the options. Okay, you have to find structure Q, वो जो structure बना रहे हैं ना अपन, the structure that we're trying to make after the elimination, after dehydration is Q. If you look at these four options A, C, B and D, okay, look at these are the options given for Q. Can you see in all of these cases there is a ring formation? That tells you that the electrons of benzene are somehow reacting with the positive charge. So in J Advanced, keep this in mind. You have to look at the options carefully. Options नहीं देखोगे तो कुछ ना होगा. Okay, options give you a lot of hint. In the first question itself we saw that if we judged just one compound, everything else became very simple because that one compound was only in one option. Yeah, so यहाँ पे भी options देख के I am able to say that okay, यहाँ पे कुछ हो रहा है benzene ring के साथ. Okay, for that positive charge. So क्या है, ये वाला structure है. I'll make it on another page. Next page पे बनाता हूँ मैं, एक second. So let me try to show you on this blank page what will be happening. So एक benzene ring बनाते हैं ऐसे. Okay, let's make it like this. बनाया. This was the carbocation. Now people, electrophilic aromatic substitution. What happens is, this is the electrophile, these are the electrons. So push this arrow towards one of the carbons and attack this carbocation. So where will you have the carbocation now? The carbocation will be on this carbon. Yes. After the entire reaction, the carbocation will move on that carbon. Yes. तो बनाते हैं, इसके बाद क्या होगा, चलो फटाफट से. So ये बना बेंजीन अपना, ये यहाँ आ गया पॉजिटिव चार्ज, एंड दिस गाय जस्ट गेट्स एसोसिएटेड ओवर हियर. चलो जी, ये बन गया. नाउ पीपल, व्हाट डू वी डू? नोटिस दैट देयर इज ए हाइड्रोजन ओवर हियर, इजंट इट? देयर इज अ हाइड्रोजन ओवर हियर. सो एसेंशियली अपन ने क्या करना है, इसको निकाल देना है. नाउ व्हाट कैन यू टेक इट अवे विद? यू कैन टेक इट अवे विद जस्ट वाटर. ओके, H2O है. It is an acidic solution. We have put H2SO4 if you notice the reaction that is given. So H2O will exist as H3O positive. So this H2O can actually capture this hydrogen. Yes, hydrogen निकल गया. Negative charge, positive charge. Negative charge on that carbon because hydrogen goes away, leaving the electrons with this carbon. है ना? So negative positive combine करके you will get your benzene ring back again. Typical electrophilic aromatic substitution reaction. Okay, so if you do not remember electrophilic aromatic substitution, once again revise that. Friedel-Crafts alkylation and acylation, bromination, nitration, sulfonation. Okay, all of those electrophilic aromatic substitution reactions please revise कर लेना. Okay, important है बहुत ज़्यादा. Alright, so this is what gets formed. इसके बाद क्या बोला है? अच्छा, इसके बाद आई एम डूइंग सम ओजोनोलिसिस, रिडक्टिव ओजोनोलिसिस. ओके, सो इसका मैं करता हूँ रिडक्टिव ओजोनोलिसिस विद जिंक. या बाद में जिंक डाल दिया अपन ने. सो बेंजीन वोंट ब्रेक, एरोमेटिक है, वो रिडक्टिव ओजोनोलिसिस में नहीं टूटेगा. ऑक्सीडेटिव में, इन द केस ऑफ वेरी हाई ऑक्सीडाइजिंग एजेंट, वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग ऑक्सीडाइजिंग एजेंट, ओनली देन इट ब्रेक्स. ओके, अदरवाइज ओवर हियर रिडक्टिव ओजोनोलिसिस, ओनली दिस बॉन्ड इज गोना ब्रेक. यस, सो बनाते हैं, क्या बनेगा उसके बाद? लेट्स मेक दिस गाय. ये बनाया. यस, एंड द अदर डबल बॉन्ड विल लुक लाइक, ये कुछ ऐसा है. सो दिस इज, लेट्स से दिस इज अटैच्ड विद ये वाला, इस पे 2 कार्बन है, एंड दिस गाय, ये जो है, दिस इज अटैच्ड विद अ डबल बॉन्ड. ओह, ये बन गया. कूल. पीपल जस्ट नोटिस, कैन दिस शो एल्डोल कंडेंसेशन? In the reaction we have to do aldol condensation. Yes, and finally products भी देखो. Aldol के बाद के products, this is what they have given us. You are forming essentially a 6-membered ring after the aldol condensation. So whatever we've drawn till now essentially has led us to a dead end. I have intentionally done this with the wrong pathway to show you something. Okay, so यहाँ पे क्या हुआ, अब aldol हो ही नहीं सकता. Why? Because this doesn't have alpha hydrogens, this doesn't have alpha hydrogens. तो aldol तो हो ही नहीं सकता. अब क्या करें? This doesn't make sense. So now people, let us see what we started with. We started with this structure, isn't it? This could show us our iodoform test, but what has happened is this structure leads us to a dead end. We can't do aldol, but it is told in the question to do aldol. So this option is also rejected. So the only option left over here is this guy. अब इसमें क्या है? There is an extra methyl group. Let's just make that methyl group in all of our options. ठीक है, कुछ नहीं करना अपने को. Let's just make that methyl group everywhere. Okay, modify. So this is what you'll do in the exam as well. You can start off with either of them. If you choose the correct option in the first go itself, brilliant. Otherwise, you can just tweak the structures later in order to get the correct answer. ठीक है, so अब क्या होगा? This methyl will be present over here and now I can do my aldol condensation. Yes, कहाँ से होगा aldol condensation? अभी देख लेते हैं. This carbon, this guy over here is gonna attack this carbon. Yes, 6-membered ring बनेगा. So just in order to be sure about the ring that we'll make, let's name these carbon atoms. Okay, let's call this 1, this is 2. Okay, ये 2 थोड़ा अजीब सा बन गया मेरा. हाँ, this is 3. ये क्या हो गया पेन को? 4, 5 6. Okay, these are my carbon atoms. Okay, let's make the final structure over here. ऐसे करके बनाएंगे this, this and this, और चुपचाप से मैं 6 membered ring पहले बना देता हूँ. We'll number it after making the ring. Okay, so this is carbon 5, this is carbon 4, this is carbon 3. Carbon 3 has 2 methyl groups. Let's associate those as well. Carbon 2 will have a double bond O. Let's put it over here. Carbon 1 is associated with carbon 6, and carbon 6 will get the OH group. Yeah, intramolecular aldol condensation. This is the product that you will get. Now after this you have to do elimination. Yes, this OH and this hydrogen will leave as water, dehydration, तो double bond बन जाएगा. You will get an alpha beta unsaturated ketone once again. Typical aldol. ठीक है, so बनाते हैं. Final product is going to look like this. Okay, so पूरा का पूरा रिएक्शन मैकेनिज्म करने में in the examination as well, this might take like 5 minutes to do, but don't worry, 5 minutes is a good amount of time spent because you are getting 3 answers correct out of this. ठीक है ना. so क्या है अपने पास यहाँ पे? we formed Q after the attack of MgBr, है ना, और dehydration पे. so this is the Q, dehydration के बाद Q. हाँ, so this is Q. Okay, this is my R, this double carbonyl compound, and this final compound is my S. ठीक है, so अपन ने P तो इन्वेस्टिगेट कर ही लिया. One answer is correct. Second answer में Q ढूंढते हैं, Q and R respectively. Okay, so what is Q? Q is essentially this बेंजीन के साथ पेंटागन with double bond के साथ your carbon attached, methyl attached. so देखते हैं यहाँ पे कौन सा वाला है. this one, ये रहा. I can see it straight away. yes, there's no other option. so this guy if you get Q you get R immediately. yes, and R के बाद S था basically. कहाँ चला गया? ये रहा S. this is the correct structure for S. okay, in one go you are getting 9 to 10 marks correct. 4 marks each का होगा तो 12 marks correct. yes, amazing question. Retrosynthetic aspect in all of these questions. If you are finding it difficult, the only way to get better is to do more questions. Please take that book of MS Chauhan or Cengage or Himanshu Pandey or any organic book that you have, okay, and start solving questions of advanced level. One day you will not get 5 questions, the next day you will not get those 5 questions, the third day when you do get those 5 questions, all the other 50 questions of that chapter will become easy for you. So it all comes from practice. Organic chemistry is like a puzzle which you have to play enough in order to be able to acquainted with it. ओके, चलो. सो ये बहुत अच्छा क्वेश्चन था, इसको भी देख लेना दोबारा से if you wish to. The video is available on YouTube all the time, so you can. Now there is one question that I'll take from the chapter of biomolecules. Biomolecules में से one question almost comes every year. So let's just read this question. Which of the following compounds will behave as a reducing sugar in an aqueous KOH solution? Okay, reducing sugars पे in JEE a lot of questions have come. And there is a probability of biomolecules also coming. So which of these will behave as a reducing sugar? पहले मैं क्या करता हूँ before coming to that question, let me tell you about what a reducing sugar is. Okay, reducing sugar is the sugar that reacts with Felling's reagent or Tollens reagent in order to give you an acid. Felling's reagent, Tollens reagent, याद है? Felling's test and Tollens test. Where do you get those tests? You get it in aldehydes, you get it in alpha hydroxy ketones, or you get it with formaldehyde. Sorry, formic acid के साथ भी मिल जाता है. Yes. So the point is that you can get these you can take these particular compounds to get your Felling's and Tollens test. ठीक है. अब अपने पास होता क्या है that in biomolecules, I'll show you the structure of glucose. I'll show you why that is a reducing sugar. Okay, so essentially what is happening is the sugar itself gets oxidized, so it reduces the other agent. Yes, that's why it's called a reducing sugar. So reducing sugar में I'll show you why it is a reducing sugar and how you can identify. The trick that I'll tell you to identify reducing sugar, you will never get a question wrong. ठीक है, so ये देखो, this is the structure of D plus glucose, the structure that is found in nature. Okay, there's an aldehyde group on the top. Okay, फिर यहाँ पे there are 4 bonds that I can make like this, and at the bottom there is CH2OH. ठीक है, there's an OH over here, there's an OH over here, there's a hydrogen and there is an OH once again. ठीक है, hydrogen, OH, H and H. This particular structure of glucose, all right, is known as D plus glucose. Why is it capital D? Because the last stereo center in this structure, this particular carbon, okay, the last stereo center in this particular structure, the OH is towards the right hand side. If this OH was towards the left hand side, we would call it big L. This big D, big L has nothing to do with dextrorotatory or levorotatory. Okay, I'm saying that in a dramatic way so that you remember it. Dextro and levo are signified by small d, small l. Those are experimentally determined configuration. Those are experimentally determined observations of the experiment. Yes. This capital D and capital L, blame the scientists for naming them with the same alphabet. They could have called it X and Y, which they should have. But still, capital D and capital L is decided by the presence of this OH group on the right hand side or the left hand side of this structure. It's drawn in a certain convention, all right? And this OH, if it is towards the right hand side on the last stereo center, okay, this will be called the D isomer. If it was on the other side, it would have been called the L isomer. Okay, now this is a ketone. Yes, this is known as an aldohexose. Sorry, this is an aldehyde. Sorry, pardon me. So aldehyde, and there are 6 carbon atoms. So hexose बोलते हैं इसको. This is an aldohexose. Aldehyde है, hence it will show you the Felling's test, Tollens test. It is a reducing sugar. If you look at fructose, okay, fructose में क्या होता है? Fructose में there is a ketone, okay, and there is a CH2OH, और नीचे भी इसके OH groups लगे रहते हैं. Okay, this is the top 3 carbons of the fructose. So fructose is essentially an alpha hydroxy ketone. Since fructose is an alpha hydroxy ketone, it also shows you your reducing sugar character. Okay, so because of the presence of the keto and the aldo groups, these sugars can reduce the Fellings and Tollens reagents. Okay, तो इसको हटाने दो एक बारी. Cool. All right, now people, the structures that we've been given are not straight structures, they are rings. Rings में क्या होता है? That essentially this oxygen, okay, one of these oxygens, जहाँ से अपन ने DL बनाया है, this oxygen goes away. Okay, this oxygen goes and attacks this. ऐसे इसको attack कर देगा. Okay, this is what happens. It attacks like that. After the attack happens, see what will happen. Okay, after that has attacked, ये बन जाएगा OH and H. Yes, instead of the double bond O and H, you will get an OH and H. Okay, यहाँ से attack हुआ है and that oxygen is over here. Okay, so ये CH2OH वैसे का वैसा. This is the hydrogen next to this OH. Okay, and after that you will have the same order. ठीक है, so OH, H, yes. Now people, just look at this particular carbon. उस कार्बन को देखो. Can you see what is happening on that carbon? I'll make that carbon अलग से. उस पे एक हाइड्रोजन है, उस पे एक OH है, and then there's an O something bond. Okay, you can call this, let's say, an OR bond. People, do you recognize this species? This species is essentially known as a hemiacetal. In the case of biomolecules, in the case of carbohydrates, okay, these sugars as we call them, you have hemiacetal formation in their cyclic structures. If I can break the hemiacetal bond to form my aldehyde or alpha hydroxy ketone once again, my sugar will be reducing. हेमीएसिटल बॉन्ड तोड़ा तो शुगर रिड्यूसिंग होगा. हाउ टू रिकॉग्नाइज द हेमीएसिटल बॉन्ड ओवर हियर? दिस इज द, कुछ ऐसा है यहाँ पे हिसाब किताब. यस, दिस ऑक्सीजन इज इन द रिंग. ओके, सो आई विल राइट रिंग ओवर हियर. This oxygen is in the ring. Notice the carbon next to the oxygen in the ring. Notice the carbon next to the oxygen in the ring. If it has an OH group, then you can break the hemiacetal bond in order to form the aldehyde, hence cause reducing sugar. Okay, so in order to identify a reducing sugar, all you have to do is see the carbon next to this cyclic oxygen. If that carbon has an OH group, the sugar is reducing, otherwise it is not. So let's go back to this question. Which of the following compounds will behave as a reducing sugar in aqueous KOH solution? They have given a little more googly now. Okay, थोड़ा सा और googly मार के दिया है इन्होंने. So let me tell you the example of this compound. Okay, in aqueous KOH, this is not going to do anything. Okay, aqueous KOH में this will not change in any form, manner whatsoever. So just notice this particular compound. Okay, can this ever behave as a reducing sugar? Let's just try to understand. Okay, यहाँ पे OH है, यहाँ पे OH है. Let's try to understand whether this will ever show reducing nature or not. This is the oxygen, cyclic oxygen. Cyclic oxygen के साथ वाला कार्बन देखना है. So we can look at this carbon and we can look at this carbon. Does that carbon have an OH group on it? No. It has a CH2OH group. If this carbon had an OH group, then it would have been reducing. But there is no OH group over here. There is CH2OH. Same for this carbon. There is no hemiacetal bond that can be broken to get back the aldehyde. Hence this sugar is non-reducing. Now people just look at the first structure. इस structure को ध्यान से देखो. Okay? उसको बड़ा करके बनाए थोड़ा सा. Let's just make that in a bigger form factor. Okay? So there is CH2OH and there is oxygen that is bonded with C double bond O and CH3. This is the fun part. Okay, and यहाँ पे there's CH2OH once again. Okay, and यहाँ पे there's OH and there's OH. Now in this structure, if you notice this carbon and this carbon, there is no OH group, isn't it? But the fun part is you have KOH solution. अब आएगा मजा. So KOH solution is a basic solution. Essentially it provides us the ability to hydrolyze this ester. You see, ester आ गया फिर से. अब जब इस ester को hydrolyze कर देंगे, then what will you get? You will get an OH group over here and you will get an OH group over here. Yes. Forget about this. ये टूट गया तुम्हारा ये bond जो है. Broken. So you get an OH group over here and you get an acid back. So acetic acid निकल जाएगा and you will have an OH group over here. चमका? आया मजा? Yes. So alcohol and acid would give you ester. Ester का hydrolysis कर दिया because of the basic environment. So you get the alcohol back again. Now people notice oxygen, next to it there's a carbon. That carbon has an OH group. This means that I can break this hemiacetal bond to form the double bond O here once again, and hence this will be a reducing sugar. Amazing question. Okay, so yeah, A is the correct answer. You can check the rest of them. ये वाला देख लो. No OH over here, no OH over here. OCH3 can't turn it into OH in KOH. Same here. So CH2OH, CH2OH. So that is also not a reducing sugar. Only the first one is a reducing sugar. Okay? So once again, if you have such confusions in what are reducing sugars, what are not, so on and so forth, okay, do one thing. In the JEE mains sprint that I have done, I have taken 4 classes for organic chemistry in the JEE mains sprint. In that, the last class is for biomolecules and polymers. So on Google, not on Google, on YouTube, just write biomolecules Vedantu sprint Pahul. If you write these combination of words, you'll get that video. Okay, so usme I have explained even more about reducing sugars, what is mutar rotation, how do you form these how do you take the straight chain aldohexose structure, form the cyclic structure, write the Haworth projection, so on and so forth. Okay, so that video, I'll put a link of that in the description as well. I'll put that over here in the card that comes up on YouTube. So anyway, वो video देख लेना if you have a lot of confusion on biomolecules, and if you want me to take another class on biomolecules in the Aspire. Okay, so I have 3 more classes left in Aspire or on organic. So if you want me to take biomolecules ka class in which I will explain more about sugars and carbohydrates and peptide linkages, how to identify those amino acids, so on and so forth. Okay, so if you want me to take a class on that or a couple of questions on that in the subsequent classes, please tell me in the chat box or in the comments section down below. Okay, so people, this was the last question for today. So what have we learned today? Let's quickly summarize. शुरू में अपन ने start किया from a very simple retrosynthetic process. Second question and third question, all of them were retrosynthetic processes, and we have seen a plethora of reactions ranging from the alkyl halides chapter, alcohols chapter, and aldehydes chapter. Yeah, we see dehydration, we saw Grignard reagent couple of times, we saw a lot of aldol condensation, we saw a Cannizzaro reaction as well in the middle. Yes, और क्या देखा, ओजोनोलिसिस बहुत जगह देखा अपन ने. वी सॉ एन इलेक्ट्रोफिलिक एरोमेटिक सब्सटीट्यूशन इंट्रामोलिक्यूलर. यस, सो और कुछ देखा अपन ने. सो ऑल ऑफ दीज थिंग्स वी सॉ ओवर देयर. रियली ब्यूटिफुल क्वेश्चंस, एंड वी ऑल्सो सॉ हाउ टू फाइंड आउट रिड्यूसिंग शुगर्स. Okay, so people, if you think that this class was tough for you, please go home and revise the chapters of alcohols, alkyl halides, aldehydes. Okay, because this is an advanced level series. I can't do the basics right now. I have to do advanced level questions. So basics के लिए एक बार खुद से revise कर लेना दोस्तों. If you revise, practice more questions, you will be good to go. Cool. So people, that's it from my side in this class. I'm going to see you once again on the coming Wednesday. Until then, bye bye. Thank you. Take care.